What makes Madikwe so special is the fact that it's still a very new park. Makes it a lot more exciting. The whole experience, adventure is a lot bigger. We certainly have that wild feeling. From the moment you leave the lodge, you can actually experience Africa as it truly is. We don't have to stay on the designated paths. We can leave the road, go view these animals in their natural habitat. It's very authentic, and the diversity of animals is also spectacular up here. We've got over 21 different species of mammals that you regularly see, and also the population ratios are very good. Obviously, with a little bit of work, you can see pretty much everything that you would like to see. Secondly, it's a malaria-free area, which obviously draws so many clientele, especially the younger generation. Your new families, the kids, grandparents and grandchildren, and that's definitely one thing that Madikwe has that some of the other reserves in the Lowveld doesn't. High malaria area, people don't want to expose their kids to that. It is a magical place. What is amazing is that our staff stay for years and years, and we pride ourselves in the fact that we have got Shangaan trackers on the front of our vehicles with decades of experience. All that experience boils down to time spent out in the bush tracking animals, spotting these animals, and the ranger and tracker team that you've got feeds off each other. Now, the Shangaan aspect of it, these guys have been exposed centuries. Grandparents, great-grandparents were part of hunting outfits down in the Kruger National Park and passed those skills along. And that's why it's so important for us to have Shangaan-based trackers that have had all that experience in Madikwe. We've got 8 luxury suites. Now when I said luxury suites, it's exactly that. Lovely viewing decks of either the waterhole or the open veld on the eastern side. Numerous animals coming through purely because of the way the lodge is situated. It's in a break of a mountain, so on the eastern side, mountain goes up, western side, mountain goes up. So any animals that want to come north to south, walk straight past. We also do have the family safari option as well as our deluxe options. We've got one big unit, 2 bedrooms with an interleading lounge as well as a private plunge pool, private deck and private kitchen. Now for the family safari, the family gets that unit. They also get a private vehicle with a ranger and tracker team, and kids from all ages can jump on the vehicle. Where the deluxe option is a little bit different, where you get that unit, you get a private butler, a chef, and everything is done down at the unit for you. Your vehicle picks you up down there and go on your private safaris from there. So a little bit different, but still ultra luxury. We've actually employed extra staff to run with this project. We want the kids to experience the beauty of Africa. The smaller details, the little dung beetles, nests, insects, and that's where it all starts. If you nurture that interest from a young age, hopefully we can get some explorers or another David Attenborough coming from that. Throughout the day, programs are pretty full. You start off very early in the morning with an early morning game drive. After that, come back for something to eat and a nice warm breakfast. Right after that, if the parents would like, we take the kids through a whole program throughout the lodge. Now they can go and rest or have a massage or a swim where we deal with the kids. Now what that entails is a beautiful talk in our museum where they can actually touch, feel, smell various aspects of nature, bones, skulls, eggs, those type of things. And then from there on they move towards a kiddies walk where not too far from the lodge, an armed ranger will take them out and try and put that into practice. Tracking skills, little bit of grasses, signs of the wild, what passed by, what came feeding past, and then afterwards a nice arts and crafts time spent with one of our other staff. We pride ourselves in some of the finest Pan-African cuisine. Now, Jacques de Villiers is exceptional. He's worked at some of the finest 5-star establishments across South Africa, and we're very fortunate to have him here. He leads our team of very talented and passionate chefs, and between them, they create some of the finest dishes you'll ever experience in the African bush. When you come to Impodimo, there's certainly a lot of eating. You start off very early in the mornings with freshly baked rusks and muffins before you head out and game drive. On the vehicle itself, you'll have muffins again, biscuits, rusks. And once you come back to the lodge, amazing breakfasts. We've got a cold style breakfast to start off with, fruit salads, some cereals, cold meat platters, cheeses. And if you wish, the chefs will prepare a hot breakfast, or you can stay with a continental. After breakfast, we leave some time for the guests to sort of explore the lodge, take some off time, and we delay the whole lunch process by having a very large high tea just before game drive. And after game drive, we treat our guests to some exceptional dinners. We generally try and vary the locations quite a bit, from inside the main lodge through to the boma outside. And then on very special occasions, we treat our guests to a bush dinner. It's basically a South African barbecue set out underneath the African sky, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I've worked at some of the most amazing places across the continent, but this is truly special. I mean, what more can you ask for? Great weather, animals on your doorstep, and the fact that you can experience this as a whole family. Impodimo is truly amazing.